So one of the most significant events that happened for me during my week to San Francisco happened on Tuesday afternoon. We were doing mail deliveries through one of the buildings there, and there's probably like 6 or 7 of us, and we were out in the hall talking with this one lady, and she was really funny, and she was telling us all these stories, and we were laughing and being pretty loud, honestly. And after a few minutes or so, the door down the hall opened, and another lady came out with her dog, and the first thing I thought she was going to say is like, hey, can you guys like keep it down, be a little bit quieter? Because we were being pretty loud. And so the lady we were talking with went down the hall, like gave the other lady a hug and asked her how she was doing, and she said, oh, are we being too loud? And the lady's response was, no, like I like the noise, it's nice to like hear people in my building. And that was just kind of like a moment where I was like, oh, because, you know, it was the complete opposite of what I was expecting. And that's when I really like got the sense of like the isolation and the loneliness that is present in these buildings. And, you know, I just realized like I'll be in my resident hall or like in my dorm room, and people will be loud like down the hall or in the lounge, and I'm like, oh guys, be quiet. But I was like, I realized I would even take like noise for granted. And so that was just a really like small but ended up being a really big moment and like lesson I learned.